Okay, y'all, so this is what the wig came in. The packaging was okay, it wasn't nothing on it for real, but it's a 30-inch wig, 13 by 6, and I believe 180 density. It came with the little net around it, of course, and I'm struggling. But yeah, it came with the little packaging, little white thing in it. It came pre-plucked with the baby hairs. It has 4 combs in it, 2 on the side, 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and of course the adjustable strap so you can make it as tight as you want it. I ran my fingers through it. It was really soft and full. It didn't smell too bad, you know, because wigs be smelling bad after it come out the packaging. And there was little to no shedding coming right out of the packaging. So send me these little ugly lashes that I probably won't wear. The stuff you will need is the BW2 bleaching powder, I use 40 developer, some got to be, I usually use Even Spray, purple shampoo. I found this at Dollar Tree. It works just as fine. Then some gloves, a popsicle stick for mixing, and my blow dryer and a mixing bowl. I'm also gonna be dyeing my wig jet black. So I have 2 bottles of the Adore Jet Black. Right now, what I'm about to do is take my got to be spray and spread across the hairline to push all my hair back so that when I dye the hair, it's not like going through anything. And I'm also going to spray the inside of the lace so that, you know, none of the dye runs through it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I did about 2 layers of the spray. I sprayed it, then blow dry it, and spray it again and blow dry it just to make sure it's secure, because you don't want your lace turning black, because I doubt it's any coming back from a black lace. So just make sure you're careful, or just do this step so that no dye goes through your lace while you're dyeing it with the watercolor. So what I'm doing right here, I took some boiling water and poured it into a bowl, and then I'm gonna take my bottles of dye and pour it in there and mix it up really good. Make sure it's mixed really well, because if it's not, once again, you're gonna have clumps of dye and that's going to seep right into the lace. So just make sure that you mix it really, really well, just to make sure all the dye is broken down and, you know, mixed in with the water so that it is not running through your lace. Next, what I do is I dip the hair in and out of the water a few times just to, you know, get it seeped in a little bit. And I'm also going to take my comb and run it through just to make sure the dye is getting through all of the hair. You don't want to miss none of the hair. And then after that, I'm going to let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes in the water to absorb all of the dye. As you can see, it did shed the bare minimum because it was the first time me combing through the hair as much, but it wasn't too much shedding to where, like, goddamn, it was just a little bit. But like I said, you're gonna comb through it, let all the dye get through the hair, and then let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. After letting it sit for 5 minutes, I went back in and combed through it just to make sure, again, that all of the hairs were dyed. And then what you want to do is rinse the dye out with cool water, not hot water, not warm water. It has to be cool water because you just did the watercolor with hot water, and you don't want to run the dye right out of the hair. So just wash it out with cool water. Okay, for the bleaching process, I have my 40 developer bleaching powder and my bowl. I am putting on gloves because this stuff is very strong. I've never been burnt by it, but I heard it can burn you. But I'm going to take 2 scoops of the powder, put it into the bowl, and just pour a little of the developer in. Most people measure, but I don't measure. I just eye it. And you want to get it to like a toothpaste consistency, not too runny, but not too thick as well. And as you will see, I will have to add a little bit more powder because it did get a little more on the runnier side, more than I would like. So yeah, just make sure that it is a pasty consistency. Make sure that it's to where it won't fall off your stick or whatever, so that it will not seep through your lace. They know I'm the bomb, they ticking me off. Say anything to get a response. I know that mean they traffic is slow. Somebody just gotta practice to launch. So fuck being tame, they'd rather be wild. Bitches is bendy, they wanna be down. Soon as these bitches got something to sell, they say my name, Destiny Child. Everybody wanna be lit. Now what I'm about to do is gently spread the bleach across the lace. Not like putting too much pressure so that the bleach will not seep through the hose, but enough pressure to where, you know, you're getting it to the knots. And I also did spray the lace with some got to be sprayed just to give it a little shield to not go through as well. So you can do that as well, or you don't have to, but I did just to be on the safe side because this is my birthday wig and we don't have no room to fuck it up. And also I am gonna add a piece of foil in the inside just to make the bleaching process a little faster. It's not like you need it, but I just did it just to make it a little bit faster. And after that, I set me a timer for 10 to 15 minutes to let it process. Now that the wig is finished bleaching, I'm gonna rinse it out again with cool water, y'all, cool water. And I'm gonna take my purple shampoo, which is gonna help stop the bleaching process so that, you know, your wig don't keep bleaching after you rinse it out, because it will. So that's what the purple shampoo is for. It did like get a little orange, but not too much, to where I had to go back in and correct it just a little bit. And look at my niece just in the way. So this is how the wig turned out. It looks really nice. It's really like the jet black. It really makes a difference. It gives it that nice shine, that jet black effect, and I love that. I don't like the natural color on wigs, the little brown or whatever it is. I don't like that. I need the jet black. The jet black just do something different. Now that all that is over, we are at the plucking process. I don't really have a way that I pluck for real. I really don't even know how to pluck, but I just do what I do, and that is part pluck, and never pluck in the same exact spot for too long. Just make sure you're moving around, and comb after every few plucks just to make sure you're not balding your wig or anything like that, because I definitely have did that before, and I definitely have put holes in the lace just from plucking too hard. But I'm getting better at it, and it's really easy. Just part and pluck and comb to your liking. I just watch a whole bunch of hair videos all the time because, I'm trying to get in my wiginfluencer bag. And sorry, y'all, I know y'all keep hearing that beeping. Like, it want to be heard so bad. But no, for real, y'all, I'm trying to get in my wiginfluencer bag. So, yeah, we about to be doing a whole bunch of little wig videos, or every time I get a wig, even if they don't tell me to promote it or review it, I'm going to review it because I'm trying to become a wig influencer. Like, hand me that, period. And I ain't never did no voiceovers. This is the first time, so this probably gonna be real janky. But y'all bear with me. Just, I don't even know. I'm stuttering, all type of shit. Don't know what to say, but y'all get the point. Y'all see what I'm doing. This ain't no tutorial. This ain't none of that. This just my way, how I do my wigs. And yeah, don't follow this. You can if you want to. It turns out right for me every time, so I'm doing something right. That's why I need my wig influencer bag. That's why these companies need to get at me. Cause your girl is working. Look at me working hard, plucking, boy. Got my back all into this. Look. And having like something white or something that you can see under the lace while you're plucking really helps, so that you can see what you're plucking and how much you're plucking. It really do help. So get you a little towel or a paper towel or something, put under there while you plucking, and it will definitely do you some justice. And this is just me going back in one more time just to make sure it's plucked to my liking. My pussy precedes me. Why my have a time change? I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the pick me. It's so embarrassing. And this is how much hair came out. Okay, also, I did not get me, gluing the wig down. I just did the ball cap method. I just put the cap on, cut my ear tabs out, spray some got to be on, let that dry, then cut the rest of the cap off, put some glue down, and put the wig on. I'm sure y'all done seen plenty of ball cap videos, so that's all I did. But I let the band sit on my lace for a little while, and right now I'm just cutting the lace in a jagged motion, not just straight across, to give it that natural look. And excuse my boyfriend interrupting, but I just did that on both sides, and then I'm gonna part my baby hairs out and put the band back on. Okay, this is me getting my part right. I'm just parting out little pieces and pulling them out just to open my part up a little bit, because you know it be kind of skinny, really small. So, and I'm hot combing it down just to give it that flat effect at the top. I did add some got to be and let my lace sit for a little bit just to melt it down. I added a little bit of makeup of my color to the hairline, so she is giving scalp, and I let that sit with the got to be and when I had my lace band on. So it melted in and it blended very well. I be straight to the whip, no baggage claim. Whole lot of styles, can't even pronounce the name. You ain't got no style, see you on my Instagram. I be rocking it like it's fresh out the pan. Only when I'm taking pics, I'm this a better look right here. I did go in a little bit. Well, I will go in a little bit and pluck my edges after I cut them and stuff. Like it's gangland. Say the wrong words, you be hangman. Why me stick to your bitch like a spray tan? Mister, what kind of car you in the city? Love my name, nigga, I ain't gotta say. She can get a taste. And now what I'm about to do is go in and cut my baby hairs to my liking, curl them, and swoop them down with some mousse. My boyfriend is going to work, so I had to get my kisses in. And I am the one to burn myself, literally. I have so many burnt marks on my body, so excuse my face while I'm curling these edges, because for real, it's scary. This is the wig after I let it sit overnight and air dry after I washed it and stuff yesterday. So it was pretty thick. It definitely gave 180 density, and I didn't record like the rest of the process, so I'm gonna add some clips in probably to show y'all how it came out. After I sprayed it with some water a little bit, and it gave the full effect of the D-wave.